Hey guys, this is Kip from America Bumper to Bumper. Today we are going to talk some interesting four-wheel drive trucks and SUVs that are coming down the pike. Stay tuned.
Vroom.
Alright, so this video is going to be about a couple of truck slash SUVs that are coming up, or will be out next year or later this year. 19. I'm already thinking it's 2019, or in the relatively near future. Cars that I would actually, own, things that really are very interesting to me and things I love. So let's talk about the first one. And I've talked about it before in the live streams and in I think another couple of videos, maybe when I was just saying, hey, I love that thing. First off is the Jeep Gladiator. Now the Jeep Gladiator, for any of you who don't know what's been going on, Gladiator is a 2020 Jeep pickup truck. And a lot of people, when they think Jeep pickup, they're just going to think of, something that looks semi-Jeep in the front with like a Dodge or, bed or something similar to that. But this is a very unique, bespoke vehicle for Jeep. It looks like a Wrangler in the front and probably through the midsection of it, but a bespoke, Jeep only, looks like a Jeep bed on the back. So this thing is only offered as a four-wheel drive. It comes in four different varieties that Jeep has already talked about. It's going to be the Sport, which is the base, Sport S. Then you've got the Overland and Rubicon. And that is cheapest to most expensive. Jeep and Mopar has already said that when this thing comes out in the beginning of the second quarter of 2019, that there will be, just from Mopar, over 200 accessories that you can buy to make your Jeep Gladiator your own. So this thing can be really, really unique. I am in love with this thing. I know lots of other people are in love with this thing too. I did say in one of my live streams, the most popular vehicles that are being sold right now are mid-size pickups that are off-road oriented. Toyota TRD Pro, Sport, and all those other varieties. Chevy ZR2, the Colorado ZR2. So this Gladiator is coming in at a time that is just perfect, for a perfect storm from. People have been hounding for years. It's been 20 plus years since the last Jeep pickup truck, which was the Jeep Comanche. That was based off of the Cherokee. What? I'm gonna get the names wrong. YJ, was it? I'm not sure. Anyways, so it had the Cherokee-ish front end and again, bespoke tailgate, or a tail in the back of it. Before that, there was a Jeep Gladiator, 60s through 80s. Again, very original styling, very Jeep styling. So the Gladiator name is not a new thing for Jeep. It is a heritage name. From what I've read, they were also throwing around Scrambler. They're also throwing around Comanche, but they just figured that this vehicle was a Gladiator, and I think it's a really cool name. I'm glad that they went with that. The other really cool thing about these new Gladiators, it's really a Jeep Wrangler with a bed. You can take the doors off. You can removable roof, whether you have the hard top or a soft top. The windshield folds down. So, I mean, this thing is going to be an absolute killer off-road. It also has the best-in-class towing at 7,650 pounds. It also has pretty good, payload at 1650. And this is with the 3.6 liter V6 engine. You can get that with either an 8-speed automatic or 6-speed manual. We're talking 285 horsepower, which is pretty respectable. It's just amazing. And this is the standard engine. 2020, you can get it with a diesel engine. The 3-liter, can't remember what Dodge calls them. I'll put that in there somewhere. That one, however, is going to be an automatic only, and from what I've read, it also will not have the same capabilities as far as towing and payload. I think both of those are a little bit smaller than the gas version. And right off, I say that Jeep's going to have a massive hit on their hands. As a little side note, if anyone at Jeep is watching this, if you give me one of these, I will do a full year of any sort of videos, promotion, anything that you want on this vehicle. Even if you just give it to me for a year, that's fine with me. I would love to be able to do all sorts of great things with this. Whether it's fording 30 inches of water, which this thing is capable of, whether it's towing a camper to go camping, whether it's doing off-road trails, anything, I will do it. This thing is just absolutely awesome. You can see the pictures that I've intermingled in here, what it's going to look like, what the old ones look like. So that's my take on the Gladiator. They have not released any sort of pricing on this thing yet, so no, don't know. But I'm going to imagine it's going to be pretty close to Wrangler pricing, maybe a little bit of a premium on it because it's a pickup. These things, again, I cannot stress enough, these things are going to sell incredibly. They are going to blow the Ford Ranger when it's coming out soon. It's going to blow that out of the water. It's going to blow the Colorado, and it's going to blow Tacoma. It is just, this is my prediction. It is going to be the best-selling mid-size pickup truck in the industry. Take that to the bank. If I'm wrong, well, there's nothing I can give you for it, but yeah. All right, so the other vehicle that I want to talk about in here that I would truly love to own is the new Ford Bronco. Now, if you follow my Facebook and Instagram, I think I did it on Facebook. I posted a picture leaked from the dealers convention in Las Vegas of what at the time people were saying was the new Bronco. I looked at it, I made some scathing remarks on it, and I've now come to realize that I was wrong. So after doing some more digging for this video, I found another journalist, not saying that I'm a journalist, but found a journalist who took a closer look at that video and realized that that is not the new Bronco. That is what a lot of people now are calling the baby Bronco. So it's another Ford SUV that they're going to be putting out soon, but it is not the Bronco. Now I'm going to put a picture in here. If you notice, you've got the smaller car here, and then in the background there's the silhouette. That, from what this journalist was insinuating, is that silhouette is the new Bronco, not this vehicle. That makes me excited because I like it's going to be a bit bigger. I like that it's it's got somewhat more of a styling profile of the original Bronco. What we don't know much about this, shape or anything. There's lots of renderings out there. You're going to see them throughout this video. But what we do know is that the Bronco is going to be Ranger based. So the new Ranger that's coming out right now, it will be based off of that platform. So it's not going to be an F-150, not that big. Some people are also complaining that it was going to be in the world market. There's a Ford Everest. People were thinking that it was going to be that, just change the styling a bit. But from what I read on between CJ Pony Parts website, Ford, and Road and Track, that is not what it's going to look like. It will have much more styling cues, reminiscent of the original Bronco. From what I've understand, the engines will be from the Ranger. It's going to be bigger than the Bronco 2, which is right here, but it's going to be smaller than the original Bronco from the 60s and early 70s, which is right here. Other things that we do know, Ford benchmarked the Wrangler against this thing. So you can see right there that their target competitor for this vehicle is the Wrangler. That being said, I think I've said it before, if Ford does this thing right, it really could. It's not going to take tons of Wrangler sales, but it could take some, and that's the Wrangler hasn't had any competition since the early 90s, maybe. Trying to think when the Suzuki Sidekick and Geo Tracker, those things were around, early 90s. Trying to think of any other convertible SUVs out there. I don't know. I don't remember anything other than those. Well, I'll think about it, and if I come up with any pictures, I'll put them around here or something. So very, very excited about that. I think on a third and lower thing, I mentioned the Ranger a couple of times. I really think that Ranger is a very important vehicle for Ford right now, due to the amount of sales focus that a lot of consumers are putting into the mid-size truck market. So yeah, that'd be a third lesser thing. And another vehicle, this is a very quick thing because I have not found I've found very, very little info on it. Another very important thing, Jeep Grand Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer. Bringing back those nameplates after 20 plus years of hiatus. They're going to be full size, body on frame. This is the only stuff that I know of. Built along the same on the same lines that the Ram pickups are. So body on frame, bigger 3 rows of seating. Going to be up against the Lincoln Navigator and the Escalade. They're going for luxury market on this one, so very high price. So they're not going to be taking anything away from the Grand Cherokee. So right now, it's a great time to be a truck and SUV fan, especially if you like Jeep or Ford products. I love my Jeeps. I've never owned one just because I've never, between kids and family and everything else, but I've ridden in plenty. They're great little rigs, and I am so looking forward to everything that's coming out of Jeep. So I hope you guys found this video somewhat interesting. If you did, give it a like. Also, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you know when new videos are being uploaded. Finally, make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram because there's going to be some stuff on there that you may not see here. Sorry that I took so long on getting this video out. Day late and a dollar short is kind of my theme lately. and we will see you guys on Friday with the live stream. Have a day. Hopefully it's a good one.